Os. Okay, I'm wearing my mic today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was weak. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I'm only going to count, what was the point of wearing my mic? I was expecting to explain the thing I'm always saying over and over again. That for longevity, you just need aerobic training and spin training. And by spin training, I mean femoral rotation. 6, maybe. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this because my legs started to fall off, because all I was doing was cycling, and you don't get hardly any femoral rotation, leg rotation. There's lots of things. I could see that people were wild about golf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I soon found out that if I did rotational exercises myself, then my knee pain and my hip pain and my general feeling of being an old geezer went away. It could have been golf, I could have been doing hula hoop. There's quite a few crazes. There's a Jewish form of, no, an Israeli form of exercise that people pay a lot of money for, and they do something like, I don't know, twisting their torso one way and their legs the other. I forget the name. Became quite popular. And deep squats, that's another thing. When you do a deep squat, I don't think it's the range of motion in your knees, 2, or the range of motion in anything, 3, 4, but rotation, 6, that you have to do when you go below the level of your knees, when you squat lower. 8, 9, 10. when you squat lower than your knees, I think that's 30. You've got to sort of splay your legs, and it's inefficient, but that is another way of rotating, getting rotational strength. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other way is clamshells, which is basically what I do. 6. But with clamshells, 7. You do it lying down. 9. 10. And I just find it difficult to get a workout lying down. You know, you just don't feel like energetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not that this is the way to do it either. This is a rotational exercise, but you can't add weight. You can't. I've got no springs or bands or weights attached to me, so it'll get my fast twitch muscles, but it's not really building up strength in the bottom to rotate my muscles, which is the important thing, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I do standing isolateral, one-legged clamshells, like this, as I've demonstrated in other videos, with a band attached to my waving leg and a wall or something. And that's really done the trick. And this is really just to sort of demonstrate to myself that my rotational muscles are working. 1. Is that 1? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because you need to not only build a muscle, you need also to see that you're building a muscle. You need the mirrors, as it were. You need the self-awareness, the self-efficacy. 2. Babies fiddle with things hung above their cot because they like to see that they've got the strength to move them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So this is my way of seeing that I've got my femoral rotation muscles strong again and enjoying it, because standing clamshells are really boring. This is at least cathartic. Ooh, that's a bit weak there. And maybe a few people watch the video, which if I was just standing around twisting my piece of elastic band, no one would, I don't think. But that's what you need to do, is the elastic band. And the reason why. Because bipeds don't use their rotational muscles, the hotondo at all. Well, ostriches do. And this is what I've explained before, I think. Because ostriches have their spines at right angles to their legs. So they can use their spine like a spanner to rotate their leg muscles and rotate round bends. But we have no such spanner. Our spine is like a screwdriver on top of our legs. And we don't rotate around bends, we stop around bends. We pivot, we plant a pivot foot and rotate around bends by stopping around the bend. So we the rotational muscles in quadrupeds and bipeds with a spine like that is almost unused in humans. And that's the point. 1. It's almost unused. 2. When do you use your femoral rotational muscles? Golf, swinging a bat, swinging a tennis racket. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Doing rotational kicks. 10. But obviously we didn't evolve to do rotational kicks or play golf or play baseball or tennis. That's not important. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yes, okay, so the X-rated part. The one activity that the human biped does that uses these rotational muscles in the core, in your bottom here, is pelvic thrusts. What does this mean? Well, unfortunately, these muscles, they keep your they keep your hip in place and your legs straight and functioning efficiently. So first of all, if you don't have those muscles, you become lame. And a particular type of lameness that the human biped is plagued by, we all get sore knees and bad hips and we get lame as we get old. 7. Except 8. Those old men are doing pelvic thrusts. Or this. 10. And why is that important? Because we're Homo sapiens. What does a Homo sapien mean? It means a wise old man. Now, if you're a wise old man, okay, I'll ask 2 sets on each. You've got access to, I don't know, maybe people you lead, things in the woods which only you know about, ways of hunting that only you know about, ways of gathering fruits that you can eat. You can leverage your wisdom to provide for another brood. And that's a wonderful thing. That's what humans evolved to do, is become wise old men, and for the women to pick these wise old men. 4, 5. So it devised a way, 6, of making everyone lame except those who are doing rotational exercises. 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you want to be active and kick things, no, not that anyone wants to kick things, but you want to be active into your 60s and 70s. Golf, deep squats, maybe Romanian squats are better, I think. 9. No, that's only 3, I think. 4. Rotational exercises. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo! Off. 1. 2. 3. 4. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Last 10. Of course, I might fall off my bike and die anyway, which is always a danger. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 10. Us. That's 200. Now I'll bash the bag a bit. Boxers know that use wrist wraps, and I didn't. And it's difficult to get a lot of power into your punch if you don't have wraps. But just cheap wrist wraps like this, Velcro wrist wraps. I get mine from AliExpress. Add the stability that I need to get a little bit more power into my punches. Especially my left hand. And my right hand's pretty much okay, I think. But my left hand, if I punch at all hard, it just hurts there, and I feel like I'm about to sprain my wrist. Or in fact I do, maybe. So perhaps put a link in the description. Perhaps an affiliate link in the description to my AliExpress cheapo Velcro wrist pads, cheapo AliExpress boxing gloves, so that my hands are protected. And I'm only going to do a minute as usual. Os, os, os. Oh,